Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We often see our favorite sports heroes as invincible figures, living lives of unimaginable wealth and fame. They're on our screens, on cereal boxes, and in our hearts. But what happens when the final whistle blows, the crowds go silent, and the paychecks stop rolling in? The transition from superstardom to regular life can be brutal, and for some of the biggest names in sports history, it's a fall from grace that's both shocking and heartbreaking. Today, we're taking a closer look at the stories of sports legends who had it all and then, tragically, lost everything. These aren't just tales of financial ruin, they're cautionary stories about trust, bad decisions, and the pressures that come with being on top of the world. Let us start with a name that is synonymous with raw power and boxing royalty, Mike Tyson. Iron Mike was the most feared man on the planet, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. In his prime, he amassed a fortune estimated to be over $400 million. He had mansions, luxury cars, and even pet tigers. It seemed like the money would never run out. But a combination of lavish spending, a costly divorce, and trusting the wrong people with his finances led to a downward spiral. He was spending millions on jewelry, cars, and parties. His entourage alone cost a fortune. By 2003, Tyson declared bankruptcy, reporting over $23 million in debt. His story is a classic example of how quickly a massive fortune can evaporate without proper financial management and a trustworthy inner circle. Thankfully, Tyson has since rebuilt his life, finding success in entertainment and business, but his financial collapse remains one of the most stunning in sports history. Next, we have a story from the world of American football, a player whose name once echoed in stadiums across the country, Vince Young. As a quarterback for the University of Texas, he was a legend, leading his team to a national championship in one of the greatest college football games ever played. He was drafted into the NFL with a contract worth over $25 million guaranteed. The future looked incredibly bright, but Young's spending habits were reportedly out of control. There are famous stories about him spending thousands of dollars at restaurants like the Cheesecake Factory and dropping huge sums on flights for his friends and family. Despite earning an estimated $34 million in his NFL career, bad investments, overspending, and financial mismanagement caught up with him. In 2014, just a few years after his last NFL game, Vince Young filed for bankruptcy. It's a sobering reminder that even a multi-million-dollar contract isn't limitless. Let's move to the basketball court and talk about Allen Iverson. The answer: he was more than just a player, he was a cultural icon. His crossover was deadly, his heart was immeasurable, and his style influenced a whole generation. Throughout his incredible NBA career, Iverson earned over $200 million in salary and endorsements. He was a global superstar. But like others on this list, Iverson's generosity and extravagant lifestyle were his financial downfall. He traveled with a huge entourage, showering friends and family with expensive gifts. Reports detailed his massive spending on everything from jewelry to cars to houses. Despite his huge earnings, by the time he retired, the money was reportedly gone, leading to public financial struggles and legal issues. His story highlights the immense pressure on athletes to support a large network of people, and how difficult it can be to say no when you're the one who made it big. Another tragic tale comes from the NFL, featuring one of the most exciting quarterbacks of his time, Michael Vick. Vick revolutionized the position with his incredible speed and powerful arm. He signed what was then a record-breaking 10-year, $130 million contract with the Atlanta Falcons. He was on top of the football world. But Vick's life took a dark turn when he was implicated in a dogfighting ring. The scandal destroyed his career and his finances. He was sentenced to federal prison, lost all his endorsement deals, and the Falcons reclaimed a significant portion of his signing bonus. He filed for bankruptcy in 2008. With debts far exceeding his assets, Vick's story is different from the others. It wasn't just about bad spending, but about illegal and unethical choices that had devastating consequences. To his credit, after serving his time, Vick returned to the NFL and worked diligently to pay back his creditors, showing a level of responsibility that many don't. Now for a story from the world of professional wrestling, a true giant of the ring, Ric Flair. The Nature Boy is a 16-time world champion, a man whose charisma and limousine-ridden, jet-flying persona defined an era of wrestling. For decades, he lived his gimmick, spending lavishly on custom suits, jewelry, and a high-flying lifestyle. But behind the woo and the strutting was a man struggling with financial reality. Multiple expensive divorces, and paid taxes, and a series of bad business deals drained his fortune over the years. Flair has been open about his financial troubles, admitting that he was living far beyond his means to keep up the larger-than-life character he created. It is a powerful example of how the line between a public persona and private life can blur, with financially disastrous results. Finally, let's talk about the legendary baseball pitcher, Curt Schilling. A World Series hero for the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox, known for his grit and the infamous bloody sock game. After retiring from a successful career where he earned over $114 million, Schilling decided to pursue his passion for video games. He founded a company, 38 Studios, with the dream of creating a massive multiplayer online game. He poured his own money into the venture, an estimated $50 million, and secured a $75 million loan guarantee from the state of Rhode Island. The ambition was huge, but the company burned through cash at an alarming rate. In 2012, 38 Studios defaulted on its loan and declared bankruptcy, laying off all its employees and leaving Schilling financially ruined. His story is a cautionary tale for any athlete looking to become an entrepreneur post-retirement. Passion is crucial, but without solid business acumen and a realistic plan, even a massive personal investment can disappear in an instant. So what can we learn from these stories? It's not about judging these athletes. It's about understanding the immense pressures they face. Sudden wealth is a huge challenge for anyone, especially for young people who may lack financial literacy. The expectation to support friends and family, the temptation of a lavish lifestyle, and the vulnerability to bad advice can create a perfect storm for financial disaster. These stories serve as a crucial lesson for all of us, whether we're athletes or not. Financial education, building a team of trustworthy advisors, and planning for the future are not just smart moves, they are absolutely essential for long-term security. The cheers may fade, but the consequences of financial decisions last a lifetime. Thanks so much for watching. It's tough to see our heroes fall, but their stories carry important lessons. If you found this interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments which athlete's story surprised you the most. Stay safe and see you in the next one.